welcome to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today we're going to do inner child reading, but we're going to do a little bit different where I'm going to do like a collective reading after. Well, now, not after. I'm going to do a collective reading now, and then after I'm going to do like a pick a card reading. Yeah, but first we're going to get started by cleansing the space and energy and getting started with the collective reading. So if you have headphones in, you might want to turn them down to protect your eardrums. Okay. I'm going to start with the inner child deck. Pretty much see like what needs to be healed or what's trying to come out to heal, and then I'm gonna use the heal yourself deck to see how it could be like affecting you and which ways it could be affecting you. Alright, we have the hungry bunny with all you can eat. We have growth. We have belonging. And we have be decisive. And be studious. And at the bottom of the deck, we have bet on yourself. So you're hungry for something and you want to do something, but you don't feel like you have the confidence or the courage or the strength to do it because of either your surroundings, right? People pretty much are putting like negative thoughts in your mind or in your like head and stuff like that, or everybody else's problem is going on and they're coming to you for you to fix it, and that doesn't leave room for you to handle what you want to handle or do what you want to do. And now that's why you're saying here, like, you need to be decisive and realize like you have to be able to make time for yourself and to pull away from people and like okay, they going through something hard and something tough and you want to be there for them, yes, but you also have to be there for yourself and know when you need to recharge, because if you don't recharge, you can't be there for that person the way that person will need you to be there for them. And it's like you can't stop your growth to help somebody else. And it's also with the belonging and stuff like that. If it's a person actually really care for you and stuff like that, they wouldn't want your growth to be like stopped or stunted in any way, shape, or form. Then with the hungry bunny, like again, like you don't feel fulfilled where you are, and it's because like you're so focused on everybody else's feelings or everybody else's problems that you can't really deal with your own problems and fix your own problems. When if everybody deal and take responsibility for their own problems, then you will have time for you to deal with what you need to deal with. But they feel like because you're so smart and so strong, you should be able to handle their problem and your own problem. And Spirit is saying like, no, now at this point in time, it's time to choose you and let everybody else worry about their own growth and their own stability and what they need to do to move on and to move forward. Because with the belonging, it's like you're trying to make a seat for somebody at your table that's really not supposed to be at your table, which is causing more stress and burdens. But once you realize that person doesn't belong at your table, all that goes away. And then we have sexuality. And then we have procrastination. We have family and tribe. And then the belonging card literally says family. And then we have a phoenix rising. And And then we have beauty. We have a snake twice. So there's somebody jealous and envious of your beauty and your, like, I won't say, what I mean by your sexuality, like how you love yourself and how you treat others and how you love others, or how other people love you. Oh, and then at the bottom of the deck we have faith. Hold on. Okay, they bothered by your beauty and your like how you're comfortable with yourself, and like how other people like how other people affect, okay, how other people react to your beauty and the things that you do and stuff like that. But you don't do it to like boast and brag and to be boastful or anything like that. You doing it to be like, don't say that like to add purpose in your life, but to bring things into your life, to bring meaning into your life. And they more or less is trying to like feed you a whole bunch of nonsense, or like just like with the snake being here, like try to tempt you into like being fearful of the things that you shouldn't really be fearful of, because we're in growth, like he's about to trip and stuff like that. So it's like it's clear to see like that bunny shouldn't have been the one like to like carry the cake and stuff like that. But it's like they know like you're not really capable or equipped to deal with certain things, and they still are putting it on your plate because they want you to be overloaded and overworked, so you start procrastinating on the things that you actually want to do. So your growth, your phoenix rising, your development be put on hold for things that they want to do and the things that they care for. And when their life is going great and stuff like that, your life isn't as good and isn't that wonderful, because your sexuality ties to your sacral chakra. It makes you feel a way. It makes you feel bad. Make you like might not trust yourself. Where before we have bet on yourself, you stop trusting yourself. You start second guessing yourself. You might lean more so on your family, your tribe, or friends to guide you and direct you. But those are the people that's suppressing you and keeping you down, right? So it's saying like heal from this and realize that sometimes like your family might want what's best for you, but they don't actually know what's best for you. Okay? And then they might be like, oh, and you do? And it'd be like, you know a little bit more than they do, you know? Because you be with you the whole time, where they don't really be with you. They don't really pay attention to you. So it's like, how can you really know what's good for me if you don't pay attention to me, if you don't talk to me, if you don't like stuff like that, if you don't interact? And it's just pretty much, hold on, it's okay. It's pretty much like the attention that you get, like I said before, with your beauty, or just your personality. Like you can have a beautiful like face and a beautiful personality, which overall just makes you a beautiful person. And like a lot of people are interested in you because of that, and you are still very loving, kind, and caring, even though if you're not interested in that person and stuff like that. You don't like talk down on them and be like, ew, no, you're not pretty enough to date, like that kind of thing. You do it in a way that is respectful, and it's very tempting to them, like, and there's somebody around you that's very jealous and envious of that attention, because you get more attention than they do, or you're prettier than they feel like you're prettier than them. And people like you because you're prettier, and not apparently your personality has nothing to do with it. So they try to like create some insecurities, make you feel like you're not pretty, you're not beautiful, you're not worthy, you're not deserving, people don't like you, and that's inaccurate. So you won't grow or like push yourself to do certain things that will give you more, that will guarantee you to have more attention. And then some of these people are like in your family, or it could be a friend, or like friends that you deemed as family, but they like purposely want you to like to be suppressed and be stuck. And listen to them because they supposedly want what's best for you and know what's best for you, but they don't. They don't actually care. They're doing what's best for them. You not getting the attention and recognition helps them in some way, shape, or form. Then we have the Fartlick, my bad, with Maiden and the Moon Goddess that came out with it, that says, I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to bring her joy, to the joy she brings, and I am harmonious flow with the moon's energy in all phases of life. Hold on. And then the Maiden is pretty much the inner child, so it's like the inner child comes out and the inner child waited. But it's saying with the moon being here, like it might, you know, the moon has phases, but the moon also means like secrecy and deception and stuff like that. So your inner child is like secretly like, or like secretly expressing itself in many ways, and it comes in different phases in your life and expresses itself in many like different ways as well. It's not always very clear for you to see it or realize that it's your inner child. That is either causing like this behavior or causing this attachment. Then we have Spark of Divine. If I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am a part of all creations. And we have Healer with I am love and compassionate. I am loving and compassionate, and I am able to bring healing to others. Then we have Reach for your dreams. I am the creator of my own dreams, and I achieve them with confidence. Then we have Integration. I combine mind, body, and soul to lift all of humanity to a new dimension. So like I said before, you want to do something, and what you want to do will bring you attention and recognition, and somebody knows that and trying to stop that from happening because they're already jealous and envious of the attention that you get, and they don't want you to get any more attention or get any more bigger than what you already are. And then funny enough, the moon's face is on top of here and the moon is all over here. Like you move past. At the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Life, where I am guided by the cycles of life and invite the cycle of life and live a complete harmony with them. I don't know why I saw an invite, but so where this is not, where majority of it was hidden and you didn't really know and stuff, why they was acting the way that they was acting, or why you was acting the way you was acting, it stems for somebody's childhood and inner child problems, and wanting to be the center of the attention, and being jealous of somebody else's creativity or somebody else's happiness or what somebody else's have, and trying to stop them from either having it, utilizing it. And I say, like, if you can sing and stuff like that, like, this person will try to get you You know, like Ursula tried to she got Ariel's voice and stuff like that, or this person can't really do that, but this person might try to get you to sing songs that's like out of your range to try to mess up your vocal cords and stuff like that, things of those nature. And you probably wouldn't think anything of it, or think anything like mind it, because you've seen this person as a friend or you saw this person as family. But they were doing it with the intentions to harm you and to slow you down. So you won't reach for your dreams and your goals and your aspirations. You put those on the back burners for your friends or families, the people that supposedly care about you. So we have tangerine and turmeric. Tangerine with energized and balanced. Turmeric with rebuilding mind, body, and soul. Well, spirit, not soul. Yeah, and they both orange. And orange is your sacral chakra, which ties to your sexuality. They didn't want you to feel comfortable with yourself or with other people. Pretty much, they didn't want you to feel like you belong anywhere. Because that's with how they feel, so they wanted you to feel the exact same way. But you now, okay, without realizing, like, if where you feel like you don't belong there, you just leave. So it did absolutely nothing but the opposite of what they expected you to do, because they expected you to stay, but you just left. You don't feel comfortable there, so why would you stay? And then we have black pepper with protect and promote honesty. Because I'm saying, like, there's a snake twice, there's a black cat in procrastination, and then a tiger is technically a cat as well. And cats is supposed to represent being independent. Your independence was a problem, so they try to tempt you to keep you stuck and attached to them by creating illusions and secrets and lies and deceptions. But either way, you overcame them, overpowered them. And then we have lemon with cleanse and uplifting. Funny enough, what I was gonna say, like, all the, like, so far, these you can eat, and then we have all you can eat. Like, you can eat all of these foods. You can eat pepper, like black pepper, on a daily basis. Turmeric, you can drink it. You can put it in, like, your some water, some turmeric water. You can eat it as well. You can eat a tangerine. But with tangerines and lemons being here, is acidic. And where we have cleansing, like, it's breaking up something, so, like, the energy can actually flow the way that it's supposed to flow. Then we have peppermint with energize and integration. Another thing you can eat, yeah. Then we have lime with purification and activate overwhelming feelings. Yeah, they wanted you to feel stressed out and burdened and feel like you don't belong anywhere, or no one likes you, no one loves you, no one cares for you, when now it's not the case, and that's not the truth. And then it's also with the whole restoring mind, body, and spirit, is even if nobody else cares for you and love you, you love yourself and care for yourself, and that's good enough. That's more than that person has. Which is why they're trying to stop you and sabotage you and mess with your energy. But that's getting all cleansed out and purified. And the truth is coming out. And the energy is being cleansed and being cleared of all their lies and distractions and things to slow you down. At the bottom of the deck, we have spearmint with can't see that. refreshing of the spirit. So with this all you can eat, you can literally eat all these today if you want to. Also, I just did a reading. I was talking about using like anything with like citrus in it to break up the energy and stuff like that. Anything stale, stagnant. It's really great for that. And yeah, it comes out in the whole reading that I did after. Peppermint is also good for like cleansing and breaking. I have the paper right here. Hold on. I could tell you rather than misinform you. Peppermint. It says good for purification, sleep, love, and healing. Right, the herb itself, but this is the essential oil. But it's also good for that too. But and turmeric, you can also like it's very good for like your face and stuff like that. Let's see. I just love Oracle. But yeah, so now it's more so like orange and green that I'm more so seeing. But even though yellow is your solar plexus, you're not able to take actions because you don't feel comfortable enough to take actions because of how you feel about yourself, which is your green, your heart chakra, and your orange chakra is yourself, like how you feel about yourself, self-trust, self-worth, self-esteem, stuff like that. You don't really feel great about yourself, so you don't really care like or nurture yourself the way that you should, or love yourself the way that you should, which is the green, your heart chakra. And because of that, you procrastinate, you won't take action on things, which is your solar plexus. Now you're probably wondering with the black pepper banishes things. Black banishes and protect. So where all this is getting cleansed and purified, the black pepper will like protect it and purify it and banish everything else that's not really supposed to be there. Okay, guess not. Okay, so we have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. So they're doing everything that they can to help you heal your inner child, even though there's people that's trying to like cause chaos and slow you down and create obstacles. Then we have engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Because you're about to grow and evolve okay. If you heal your inner child problems and break free from certain things, you won't procrastinate or be able to be like stuck or like trapped in a way where you used to, because there's one less wound, one less thing that they can use against you to hurt you. Then we have balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for the relationship to be sustained. Then we have open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Yes, either some type of family member or some type of friend that proves to you y'all not actually family, y'all related, but y'all not family. And if it's a friend, that person proves to you that that's not your friend. Then we have reach your goals. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Then we have reach for your dreams. So yeah, reach for your goals, reach for your dreams. You're about to grow, and everything that you want to do, you are capable of doing it. Don't worry about what the other people are going to say, what they're going to think. It's not for them, it's for you. It doesn't really matter what they're going to say. And at the bottom, we have gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love you already present in your life to attract more, which they don't want you to do, which is why they're trying to make you think or believe that you're not loving, you're not worthy, you're not deserving of love, and that is a lie. And let's see what else. I'm pretty much gonna leave it here and then do the pick a cards. The pick a cards. Yeah. Oh, these have affirmations on the back. So we have, my life is a feast of opportunities. And we have, I face my life with an openness and love. I am true to myself and I am true to myself and loved as I am. I am the leader of my life and I welcome new ideas. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the collective, and then I'm going to do the pick cards. I'm going to come back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I got 4 powers here, not 3, 4. So for power 1, we have self-love. Right? And then power 2, we have all wrapped up. And then power 3, we have, oh, Hungry Bunny. He came back. And then over here we have self-care. Then we have the cats. That's cool. So clearly when I was mentioning the animals, it was for somebody. Okay? If, just pick your pals or your pios, and I see you over there. Yeah. Okay. Hello, power 1. You picked self-love. Right, so we're just gonna get started. Oh wait, hold on. My bad. I heard a sound. I went to go check it. It was not what I thought it was. I don't know what that sound is. So yeah, we have self-love. So let's get started. So we have self-love. We have transition. And then we have a butterfly and a chick. And we have you're enough. You are enough. We still have birds. Well, chicken is a bird, but this is like chickens can fly. Okay, technically. So it's like with this one that take flights, but either way, they still fly. Then we have unconditional love. You start caring for yourself and loving for yourself. So we are saying with the sacral chakra, you are realizing that you are enough, you are worthy and deserving of love, where before you probably didn't feel that way or think that way because of what people were saying to you, trying to paint you to be trying to put you in a negative light or make you think like you're so hard to love and so hard to be around and hard to deal with. That's not the case. And where with the conditions and stuff like that, where they probably like you had to do certain things in order for them to like love and care and support you, you realizing that that's not love. That's more so controlling somebody, and you're freeing yourself from like conditional relationships and stuff like that. And then we have letting go. Victim consciousness. Yeah, like this woe is me kind of thing. Like your life is the way that it is because you're a horrible person. Spirit is not punishing you. You can always change your life around and turn it around. And then we have Phoenix Rising. Your life is the way that it is because the choices you have made, but those choices ain't the end all be all. You can always transform it and turn it around and rise again, which is what you're doing now, and or what you should be doing now. And those people that refuse to give you love, or just didn't, like, to them they feel like you wasn't worthy of love or deserving of love, you giving yourself the love that you know that you're worthy and deserving of, you take back your power from those people. And then, Phoenix Rising, which we had earlier, you rise above it again. You continue to rise above them. I'll turn these two. Okay. So we have bad reputation. If she got a bad reputation, all my friends seen her naked, or so the story goes, by Shawn Mendes. And then we have Stranger in My House by Tamir. And then we have You're the One. I don't know how to say that person's name. You're the one for me. You're the one. You're the one for me. That's the only part of the song I know. But Stranger in My House, like, okay, what? But wait a minute. So you let people, okay, you letting it go. The whole victim consciousness, you're like, yeah, nah. You realize, like, you don't know who you are anymore. You don't know who those people are, right? You just like, yeah, I'm alright. I'm good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave, right? You letting it go, alright? And the people that you let go saying that you were so bad and you paint you in a bad reputation, everybody's seen you naked, so the story goes, they had the stories, okay? And this probably was like in your head, and you probably started to believe those stories and stuff like that, as if, like, because you probably started forgetting like who you were. And the reasons why they was doing it is because the love that you used to give to them, you're now giving to yourself, and they upset by that because they feel like you're the one for them, but they not the one for you. You see, and it's not spirit. Let me tell you right now, that's not spirit. Because that don't make no sense. That's why I started laughing, because this don't make that don't make no sense. And then they're the ones that started this all the stories, which is why they don't care about the stories, because the story isn't true. And they know it's not true. They created it and popped it all up and pulled it. Like, you didn't. The way that they try to paint you and create you to be is false and inaccurate. And it's because they want your love, your attention, and your beauty, and you don't care to know them, or you, like, even if you did know them and stuff like that, you don't know who they are anymore, or they not who they, like, initiated themselves to be, which we had in the beginning with, like, if somebody show you who they are the first time, believe them. Yeah, this person not who they are. They some stranger. And you was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go about my business, stranger danger. And then the stranger's like, no, you're the one for me. You're the one. Like, like some type of Shrek and Donkey situation. Like, do you want to hold her, love her? Like, no. Like, leave her alone. Like, leave her alone. And then we have Sadness. Yeah, this is weird. I'm sorry. It's just weird. Like, if you ever watched Shrek, you remember the part where, like, Fiona was gonna turn into an ogre and she, like, locked herself away, and she felt like Shrek wouldn't understand because, like, Shrek would have felt like she was ugly and blah 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 blah. Like, it's rather than seeing like, okay, Shrek is also an ogre, you turn into an ogre, so like you understand how he feels a little bit, kind of thing. Rather than seeing that, the logic in it, this person just went completely left. It was like, no. They could never find out I'm an ogre. They will do this and this, this and the third. They won't remember that it's me or know that it's me. And it's just like, really? Huh? It's not that hard to see that it's you. It's just how they acting and stuff like that. And now it's completely like, they don't know who they are. You don't know who this person are. And it's just like, you don't want no parts. Like, it's just, they confuse themselves and they confusing others. So where you want no parts in the confusion. Then we have Caution. And then we have Comfort. I did an end of the year pick a card. It's kind of sort of touch on that. Stepping out of your comfort zones, and what used to bring you comfort might not bring you comfort anymore, because things are transforming and things are transitioning and changing. So now you gotta find a new comfort zone, things that bring you comfort and stuff like that. Because this person before used to the things that used to bring you comfort, they used it against you, so now it no longer brings you comfort. And then that could be like while you victim consciousness, now you feel like you opened up to the wrong people, and now you should never open up to anybody because they would never be able to use it against you and stuff like that. You would feel so sad. You would need that. Now you won't have to make new comfort zone. That's not what Spirit is trying to say. Spirit is trying to say, like, yes, you opened up to somebody, you was vulnerable with somebody, and you thought it was safe to do so, and that person manipulated that and used that to their advantage and stuff like that. So they're wrong. You're not wrong for trusting that person and stuff like that and opening up to them. So forgive yourself for like doing that. You just made a mistake, and that's fine, and that's okay. That doesn't make you a bad person or a dumb person or anything like that. It's just you was trustworthy, and now you're a little bit more wise when it comes to trusting people and opening up to people. Now you realize not everybody deserved to know you the way that they did. And now this person gonna try to come back and they don't know you at all, and they're gonna piss them off because now they're uncomfortable and you don't care. I'm sorry. And then we have banishment with government. We have banishment with shunned. Then we have government with governor, and then we have city dweller with shop owner. So somebody of authority shunned and banished a store owner and created a whole bunch of stories to get people to also shun it. Then we have alternate sexuality with sexual minority. Oh, not this coming back up again. Okay, we're gonna continue. Then we have water disaster with tsunami and tropical storm. I have to cough, and I'm not gonna try to cough in your ear, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, person touching is disowned, court, and socialite with polygamous and polygamy with Casanova flood. The reason why I said not this coming back up again, it could have been a friend or hopefully it's not a family member, because if it is a family member, it's a family member that wanted to sleep with you. You didn't want to sleep with them. They painted you off. I don't know if they're going to try to say that you slept with like a whole other family member. You just out here doing incest, and that's not the case. And nothing's really give family, which is why I'm hoping that it's not a family. It was a friend, and could have been a friend that you deemed as family, and that's the reason why you didn't want to sleep with that person, because you saw them as a friend or like a family, and you don't, families don't do that, okay? And they was upset by it, and they felt shunned by you, so they got you shunned and disowned by the group or the community. With court being here, they pretty much created like a fake trial and fake information and stuff like that. Then with the socialite, people pretty much listened to them because of the status or the position that they were in. They felt like this person didn't really have a reason to lie or need to lie, but the person used that to their advantage. This person's a Casanova. They're a player, and they lie and manipulate people emotionally to get their own agenda done. And then we have the Snake Princess with the Serpentine Path of Power. See how the snake came back? See, told you. Told you this a person that's jealous and and envious of what you have. And then even if all you did was just transform, they're jealous of that. They're envious of that. And then we have Little Wolf Girl, it's alright to be alone. Yeah, even if you're just by yourself, you're happy by yourself, and they're jealous of that. Because you shouldn't be happy by yourself. You should be surrounded by people and stuff like that. And that doesn't make you happy, because it just brings you a bunch of unnecessary problems and drama. So you keep to yourself. And as a result, you have less stress and anxiety and problems in your life, and you have room to actually love yourself the way that you feel like you deserve to be loved, and treat yourself the way that you wish other people have treated you. So now you pretty much loving and caring for yourself and showing other people how they should have treated you, how they should have valued you and appreciated you. And now the people that comes into your life will literally do the same. Um, and if they don't, you again just leave. Okay, these all came out together. So we have love. Okay, hold on, there's a lot. We have love with betrayed and deceived and betrayed. Okay, so I have to. There's a lot. Then we have lesson and mid and time frame. The lesson is walking the middle path, and the time frame is the late modern age. So it moves us that way, this way. Okay. Then we have identity with grandparent, and then kind of sort of time frame for crusade. Right? Yeah. Because it's yeah. The crusade was all about religion. Christianity was trying to push Christianity to be the only like religion. I think Muslims at some point in time got caught up in it. They were trying to push that. The Catholics stayed trying to push Catholics. They stayed trying to push it. You ain't hear nothing about the Buddhists. They ain't trying to push their religion, but it was more so just those three religions just fighting it out. Don't know. Well, I know, like, but they just wanted to be the main powerful religion, and it's like, believe whatever you want to believe. God talk to you in the way that He want to talk to you. It doesn't matter. Okay, I don't care. Like, I don't care. And then we have time frames with classical. Then we have identity with adult female. Lesson self-love. It's touching a lot. Then we have death with non-contagious illness. I hate to keep saying this, okay? I really hate to keep saying this. There's an STD floating around. I don't know who got it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know, okay? But I do remember one of the lies was that they got it from you, and that's not true. Because you don't have it whatsoever. And the reason why they try to paint it off that you have said disease is because you never slept with them. Or even if you did it once, you never did it again. So there is an STD floating around. I don't know if they have it, who has it, but they try to say you gave it to them and you didn't give it to them. So they need to actually figure out who the fuck gave it to them. Not think because the movie, like the thing that, have you ever seen the movie Kids? There's two ways in that movie how somebody got the STD. Okay? It's either you were the main character and you already had it and you were spreading it around to everybody, or you was the dude at the end of the movie where he got it because, I'm sorry to spoil it for you, but he raped somebody and that's how he got it. Okay? And that's probably why he's trying to paint somebody else that they got it from that person, but if they did, okay, the person that he raped, he did technically get it from that girl, but that girl won't say that she gave it to him because she was asleep. You see? So she didn't give it to him because she was asleep. He gave it to herself. You get it? But the person that gave it to her was his friend. Kind of thing. Now, that being said, the reason why I brought that up, if it's that, is like that little scenario. They did something that wasn't legal that will make them look very bad. So they trying to lie and say it's something else to cover up that. Right? Or, because somebody else is gay and I don't know who's gay, but could be that as well. Okay? And they trying to hide that and cover that and say it's you when you're trying to use you as a scapegoat, but it's just like, no, it's that. Why they got it, not you. Especially if they polygamist, it's that, not you. Because the sexual minority that I know that keeps coming down. I think the last time I said it was like asexual. It's more than just asexual. You could be like demisexual and stuff like that. You need emotional ties and stuff like that. You didn't care for this person like that. And then we have trauma. Oh, the part that's touching. All that I just read. It's touching forced underground, disposer, and working class. Yeah, this person did a lot to literally try to get everybody to shun you. And then we have trauma with witness and bystander. And that's touching lesson with peace and death of old age. And then it's touching, oh my goodness. It's touching, hold on. Okay. And the parts of that is touching is asexual. And I was just talking about, okay, so it could be somebody that's actually asexual that don't care for this person, don't care for the relationship, don't really care for you, they don't like you in any way, shape, or form. They could also just be like a romantic scene that I'm saying all that. And that could, like, they witnessed this and was a bystander to this whole thing. And because now the parts that's touching is, damn, trauma with imprisonment, location, stars, lesson overcoming loss, and we have letting go and caution and victim consciousness, and then we have death with fire. Then we have lesson as power, death, hypothermia. Then we have water here, literally try to cast you off and throw you into the water and abandon you, and then you die. And pretty much it is your fault. And then the part, this is death with poison. Yeah, they lied. And then we have drowned, touching, death with poison. And then we have love with LGBT. Told you! Called it! Called it! You didn't give it to them. They trying to use you as a cover-up. You never gave them anything. And then, told you, I keep telling you, it was Mr. Garrison or Butter's dad. Now, in the movie Kids, we don't know how the main character got what he got. But we just know he was spending it to, like, he's giving it to females, and it was virgins at that. He specifically, like, looked for those type of people, like a predator. And then we have I Am Kamal Lee with From Death Comes Rebirth, like the Phoenix Rising. They literally they poison people against you for them to turn against you and force you underground and force you to, like, to be shunned and to be embarrassed and to be humiliated, to try to hide yourself away. And it was because they wanted to be the one on top. They wanted to be the one in power. Like the whole, like the crucible with the religions and stuff like that. But you found your own path. Because it's touching the age of enlightenment with the LGBTQ. So it's like you pulled yourself away from this. You started to realize. Because I'm not there. And I remember saying, like, it's very obvious to see that somebody's gay. It's that, like, it's not my friend. I don't gotta talk to them. I don't need to spend much time with them. But I can tell you that person's gay. And what popped in my head when I said that was a video where it was on Facebook when somebody was like, oh, like, is your sister gay? And then the girl, she was like, I don't know what she is. She don't really, like, talk about it and stuff like that. And then as soon as the girl, like, her sister comes on camera, the person that she was talking, she was like, oh yeah, your sister gay. And then she was like, oh no, she was like, no, I'm not. But then the way she was, like, certain questions she was asking is like, you clearly thought about this before, which is giving Butter's dad. Where, like, first it started off as, like, a curiosity, and then, like, dip the toe, you come to find out, oh, you enjoy this. Like, yeah. Then we have the Dress of Alchemy with Release Your Power. Oh, these two came out together. So we have Individuality Reverse and Doubt. You know who you are. They don't know who they are. So they try to get you to doubt yourself. I'm going to tell you right now. Also, if they try to say you gave them something, right? And you supposed to be the one with the STD and you went to your doctor and your doctor did all this tests and they're not seeing it. And then they're going to try to be like, oh, but there's some that, like, you can't pick it up on, like, regular texting and remember, like, testing and remember. So it's like, but you was able to pick up yours on a like, they was able to pick up theirs on a regular test, but you're not, kind of thing. It's because you don't have it. And it literally says not, you don't have it. What they got, you don't have. And I ever remember saying, like, it was somebody was losing weight, and it's clear to see, like, the difference between working out and sick. Person's sick. Like, you ever watch? You ever listen to, like, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls and stuff like that? And then they said, like, she kept losing weight. You see, you get it? Okay. You didn't give that person anything. They just trying to use you as a scapegoat and paint you off to have a bad reputation, but then that it comes back to being weird because they want you. Why would you want somebody that gave you that? That's weird. You weirdo. Then we had adversities where I accept the challenges as the best way to learn. Oh, then we have doubt with I release the need to know all answers. Like, this person did whatever they did. You didn't fight with this person, go back and forth with them. You just let them be. Just let it go. And we have courage. I find strength to face my fears with confidence. Just continue being true to yourself and loving yourself and caring for yourself, because it's just proving this person wrong. Not saying that even if you have an STD, like, you shouldn't care for yourself, you shouldn't love yourself. You should. But it's the fact that this person trying to say that you gave them something, and that they doing that for you to stop loving yourself and you to think yourself as dirty and stuff like that, when that's not the case. It's just simply how they feel about themselves. So they're trying to make somebody else take responsibility for how they feel for themselves. Then we have questions. We have, what is my biggest mistake or regret? What kind of lesson have I learned from it? Next we have, how do I feel about accepting my negative quote unquote qualities? Am I accepting myself, my whole self? Also, if you ever do watch the movie Kids, and if you're the one with the STD and spreading it around, you can go to jail. That is illegal, especially if you intentionally know that you're spreading it with the intention of, like, giving somebody else a STD. Like, it's been on the news, it's been in the shade room, so maybe let's stop. And then to lie and slander somebody else's name and character with the intentions of shutting them and having people not talk to them, again, illegal. Like, you can't do that. Then we have, what is my most important values? How are they seen in the direction of my life and my everyday decisions? Okay, these came out to get there. So we have Cypress, and don't know how to say that word. And don't know how to say this word either, but I know it's good for money. I can tell you that much. Age in transition and transformation brings self-rejuvenation and transformation, not transition, and lightens and ease worry. That's good for money. That's the one I know. That's good for money. And it's a herb. I think this has another name, but I forgot the other name for it, which is why I was like, I don't know what to call that. I know the other name. But we had transformation like 3 times now. So you're growing and evolving past this. And they see that no matter whatever they said to try to stop you or hurt you or slander you is not working out. You pretty much end up, without trying to prove them wrong, you do. And then we have lemon balm with deliver deep healing. Yeah. This healing and loving yourself and realizing that you are enough, you are worthy and deserving of love. It's just this person wanted you to feel like you weren't, because they feel like they're not worthy and deserving of love because of some secret problems that they got going on that they're trying to blame you for. You heal that, you realize it's not your responsibility, it's not your problem. You move on, you move forward. But I said before, like, you separate from this person, you pull away, you start getting answers and stuff start making sense. Yeah. I'm not there, and I'm telling you, it's very clear to see that this person's scared. And then we have the nurturing heart with mother, with I'm a protective spirit, and I reach out to all life with love and compassion. You're very caring and loving and nurturing, and they try to take your kindness and use it against you. And with that being said, seeing that courage is here, and then we had strength. You know when to be gentle, and you know when it's time to shut this bitch off. Like, you. So, yeah. Like, you know when to be, which is the true definition of strength. Like, you know when to, like, you know when to Hulk out, okay? And smash, and you know when to be Bruce Banner, okay? And when it's time to be Bruce, boy, do you be Bruce. You just smart as shit out here. When it's time to be the Hulk, you smash that shit, and you smash with all your might. And there's no answers or questions about it. And they just thought you was always going to be Bruce. And now, no. Now they realize, and you can go back and forth in between them. And if they watch the recent like She-Hulk, you the Hulk with Bruce mind. So it's just like you still know when to smash. And you have all the strength and the power of the Hulk. It's just you don't smash because you have the logical and the logical sense that of Bruce. Then we have Crystal Ascension with I attain to the universal knowledge and energy of the Crystal Kingdom. Then we have Spiritual Awaken. I embrace my soul's purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. Yeah, the more you moved away from this person, the more you healed from your past and you started to realize certain things. We have round and round. If you were stuck in a loop, you started to become awakening to that loop and why you in that loop and why you stuck. Also realizing who's in the loop and other people that's in the loop and other people that's stuck. And why they stuck and why you're stuck. Which is why we have the quote unquote negative qualities. Well, victim consciousness, a victim mindset is negative. Yes. Okay. Cool. But it's like you break that, you take back your power, you realize that you don't really need to have that like mindset. Like you fall down, okay, you can get back up. It's not the end all be all kind of thing. Your life change to turn around, like you rise, you die, you rise, that kind of thing. And you take back your power, which people are trying to take from you, which we had over here. Then from the Wild Child deck, we have Crossroads and Fog. And then we have a child is here, right? At the crossroads. But it's two different paths, so not knowing which path to take. And then on Fog, there's two horses. So it's like not, again, horses talking about travel, not knowing which way to travel, which way to go. But then seeing that there's fog and there's rain and there's tsunami and all this confusion and stuff like that, you can't see where to go. It's not easy to go to where you need to go. It's not easy for you to make a choice and make a decision and stick to it because you don't know if you're heading in the right direction, if you're making the right choice, and it's because this person wanted that to happen and wanted you to create some form of doubts for the clouds and stuff like that. Okay, shadow. To create an illusion, to scare you. Because that's how you make a wolf. See the wolf? Okay. The wolf in the shadow, you see it? God see it. I feel like you see it. Like I see it, I feel like you can see it because I can see it. And I looked on the camera so you can see the snake came back. The fruit of knowledge. So now that you know this information, now they want to come back in and tempt you to make it seem like you don't know what you know. Hold on, I gotta find the book to read what they're actually supposed to say because it comes with a poem. Okay. Crossroads, it says, 2 roads lay bare before you, and who to know what lies beyond them. Alternate history revels to happen. Confidence in yourself to take the ruins. Sorry. Okay, next is Fruits of Knowledge. I know this over here, but we're gonna go when I find them. So we have some say ignorance is bliss, and advice against taking bites. For what learned can't be unlearned. Parts of you they become what consumes. All flavors, sweet, sour, or bitter. It's better to sample at least once when the fear of knowledge is undone. Only a pure wisdom will remain. Then we have Fog. Fog says, a dense fog disperse. Scars fade behind gray curtains. Along all of this is silhouette. I could zoom in on my phone. There we go. All of this is a silhouette in the distance. Drape yourself in certainty. Still retain restrict and caution. Not too long and glade where sure come. Dispersed by the fog and all the schemes. And then we have Shadow. Hold on. Okay, Shadow. It says Shadow is resilience. Its tail lights everywhere without fear. And the world exists in this delicate balance ever since our time. Sometimes light overwhelms with its glimmering plush. It's under the shade of the tree. Those small things hide from the scoring sun. It's within the darkness the darkest contour that soften the blow of the scenery to so bright. Both works in harmony without either things falling apart. And yeah, over unwelcoming shadows remain to be. Remember not to glint solely upon the illuminated part of life, for the shadows different insight may be perceived only with both contribute shall the cosmos become whole, which we had over here before with stars. So you're going through a spiritual journey and a spiritual awakening, and that is helping you heal a lot of parts in your life, and it's giving you a lot of insight and knowledge to help you break free from certain relationships and certain connections. Because the shadow, if you actually paid attention to it, is a wolf. And then it talks about, do we have the moon here? No, we had the moon earlier. In the moon card there is a wolf, which talks about like your wild intentions and stuff like that, and your innate abilities and stuff like that. Which then we had the dog. A dog was domesticated. It's not a wolf anymore. It's a domesticated wolf, pretty much. And because it learned knowledge and information. Like, I can be by myself, yes, but I get more food being with somebody and stuff like that. I have more protection and shelter being with somebody. And yeah, even here we have a wolf. Like, and the mother person, it's like you know when to be by yourself, you know when you need community, and they try to make it very confusing for you to pick the right path, or for you to stay on the path that you chose for yourself. Then we have express your love. It is important for you to let people know that you love them and you have nothing to lose. Yeah, they took your kindness for a weakness, and they like your love and stuff like that. So they wanted you to stop that. Spirit saying continue loving people. That's your superpower, and that's why they try to take it from you. Whatever you have that they don't have, they will try to take. You have love of self. They try to take that from you and paint you off to be a bad person, so you won't love and care for yourself anymore. Then we have letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. We'll put that here. Then we have balance. With there need to be a healthy balance of physical and emotional and spiritual intimacy in this relationship to be sustained. And we have my vibes speak louder than my words. Then we have my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Which is what you're doing. They know that, and they see that. Which is why some of them are trying to come back in. Which is why some of them is continuing to create stories to lie and slander. And it doesn't matter, because every story that they come up with, without trying, you just simply prove it wrong. Then we have my energy creates my reality. I focus on what I will manifest. You're not focusing on this person, which is why I'm not saying you trying to prove this person wrong. You're not doing. You're just being yourself, and you being yourself is proving their lies and proving their stories wrong. And then we have align your intentions with your actions. Remove limiting labels you're wearing, and we have get back to nature and reconnect with your hippie roots. Yeah, the whole victim consciousness, being in guilty conscience and stuff like that. I feel like you're unworthy and undeserving and unloving. It's saying to get rid of that, remove all that. That's just a bunch of labels that does not fit you and does not need to be part of you. Let it go. And then we have today's hold unlimited potential to see the beauty in life. And then we have turn lemons into lessons. Then we have look at the stars. No, we had that earlier with stars. I'll put that over here. And then we have dream journal. Probably want to get some sleep. Pay attention to your dreams as well, but get some sleep. Then we have to get some sleep. Rest. That's another way that they give you answers. And Spirit is not giving you answers and trying to tell you what's going on. If you can go back and fact check with that person, you don't need to fact check, because that person is gonna lie to you regardless. And then we have freedom with I realize my wounds create doubt. See? Then that, with the whole individuality, that's reversed. Victim consciousness. You don't remember who you are, know who you are, don't believe in yourself. It just creates doubt. Then we have resentment and guilt. So I work to free myself from the darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. And then we have shining light. My desires to improve myself transforms, again, fears into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul, and I discover a light that dwells within me. Then we have inner beauty. Told you it was your beauty. Called it. Some people is very predictable. It is either you... Hopefully, I really hope this wasn't a family. If it is a family, it's... They wanted to control your beauty and have a say and control over it. Or try to take it from you, and they can't. Then we have open your eyes to your heart and direct my gaze to the light within. Every being, personality, and physical appearance are an image of man. Beauty is goodness. Beauty and goodness are the image of God. That's what, like, you could just be physically pretty, then you could also be like, your personality is like great as well. So that makes you even more beautiful. And this person, even if they might have like the physical, their attitude and their personality is not that great, so overall just make them an ugly person. And we have the Three of Swords, with quickly forgiving God, with love and submission, curing illnesses, influence platonic love, and give long life. Yeah, y'all need to be friends, is what Spirit is trying to say. Which is what you saw this person as a friend. And because you didn't want to make the relationship more than that, they went on a whole smear campaign and lied. Then we have the High Priestess, with God, their eternity and lasting, with success, protection from the magistrates. So any spells or negativity that they're sending is being released and sent away. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, with the eternal God, with intelligence, lucidity, and provide counsels and compensation. Yeah, they try to hurt you and break you with lies, slander, and negativity in all aspects, in all ways, shape, or form. And Spirit is saying, like, they're protecting you in, like, every way they're trying to hurt you and every way they're trying to, like, bring you down. It's getting cut out. You already forgave this person, so it's just like, it's whatever. This person doesn't need to come back and be like, I'm sorry. There's no need. And you already know that they're not actually sorry. It's just the fact that you know the truth, you pretty much freed yourself from it, from their whole grasp and connection and stuff like that. Because this person now that you know the truth and you gave yourself the truth, they really have no power or no say or anything like that, which they feel like the whole reason why this was still on stagnation or like pause is because they know the truth and they know what happened, but Spirit is telling you the truth and telling you what happened, so this person doesn't really need to come in and tell you anything. So which is why it's not on pause, it's just the end, because the truth is already out, the truth is already known. Then we have crown chakra, paying attention to your ideas, as they are messages from the truth. They are messages of true divine guidance sent to answer your prayers. Yeah, which is why they're dreams. But just say they pay attention. They are actually like talking to you and answering you. Then we have workshop and seminar. Attend or give a given speech is a part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Right, now we're going to go and look at the affirmations. We have, I love myself exactly as I am. I am becoming all I wish to be. I overflow with the energy of creation. And I love to love and be loved. And then we have, I accept all my quirks and uniqueness. I radiate beauty, charm, and grace. Called it. Called it. Then we have, I forgive myself for my mistakes. And we have the angel of meditation. And then we have the angel of channeling. Yeah, so whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, angels are talking to you and communicating with you. Okay, you can channel them and stuff like that. The people around you can't, and they're trying to make you seem like you should be like just suppress it and should be ashamed of it and be like, but it's just because they can't do what you can do. It's okay. You're great. You're fine, and you're wonderful. It's your gift. It's your power. Take back control of your power and use it when you want to use it, not because somebody else is telling you to use it. Cool, cool. And that's all I say for you, Pal One. If you feel like this reading resonate with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching. Hi, Pal Two. Sorry. Hi, Pal Two. So you picked all wrapped up. Right. So let's see what your pal has to tell you. What has for you. So we have growth. Oh, came back. Okay. Then we have superpower. And fertile foundation. So there's something you're growing or trying to grow that will be very powerful. And you're not able to take care of it or nurture it the way that it needs to be nurtured or take care of because you are wrapped up and tied up in like a situation that isn't yours. It has nothing to do with you. And the reason why they trying to bring it to you is because like your superpower, where we have a heart here, like you're loving and you're caring and very kind and nurturing. So you want to help where you can, and you know that you could, like you can't help, so which is why you did. But now where it wasn't a problem, now it's becoming a problem. So it was spirit's more so saying like say that, vocalize that, like try to take some time out for yourself because self-care is important, and you don't want to get yourself overbooked and over like wrapped up in too much stuff, because then it will look nice but it was not actually like fertile, it won't do anything. More so where if you took the time to water it while it was under like in the ground and stuff like that, where it was very important, where it's necessary, where it's needed, then later on it will be better and beneficial. Then we have pay attention to the signs. Then we have dreams. And then we have family and tribe. The tigers came back. Was there a bird? No, there was a cat and, well, the cats came back. There was a snake, cat. Right? Yeah. I think that's it. So we got a couple of cards that repeated. This card and this card. So pretty much, yeah. I want to say, okay. You care for your family. You want to make sure everybody is okay, but you need to make sure you're okay as well. You know? Everybody can take care of themselves. They have the ability to take care of themselves, and they also need to be able to stand on their own, just like you need to be able to stand on their own. Like with lions or tigers in the pack and stuff like that, like they don't keep the weakest dies and stuff like that. They want to keep it around. They more so like boot it out, which is kind of sort of what they did to you. They expected you to be the weakest link, but you're the strongest one. You know, so they pretty much booted you out, or trying to like stress you, overwork you. But you, like I said, you're the strongest. So it's like if you go out on your own, you make your own little, like you can survive and stuff like that. And you make your own little pack, your own little tribe and stuff like that. You will be fine and stuff like that. And your tribe will be more abundant and prosperous than their like tribe and abundant like. And that they don't want you to realize that, which is why they get you all tied up and frustrating you in their drama and their confusion. Then we have Good Riddance, Time of Your Life, Green Day. Then we have Ring, Cardi B, and Kalani. Then we have Real Shit, Juice WRLD. real shit, never tell a lie. Real shit, never tell a lie. Oh my goodness. um. Yeah. Okay. So y'all pretty much don't talk, and the reason why y'all don't talk anymore is because this person lies, and you realize that. And then we have idealization, sorry, and magic. Then we have stop, energy, and success. There's a lot of red and orange. they try to use they try to say certain things to try to stop you from like doing things that will help you to grow. So it causes like that form of doubt and stuff like that. Or even when you start to do something, it's like they will that's when they start to pop up back up to pretty much try to get you to second guess yourself. Or it causes like self sabotage in some way, shape, or form. Then we have, yes, you said air disaster with asteroid. It's something with your like ideas and stuff like that, your creativity, things you create, things you say, things you do, how you express yourself. They more so trying to get control of like your mind and stuff like that. Then we have power of fame and recognition. Oh, they want to be in a place to say like they gave you that idea, or without them, you wouldn't have that idea. You wouldn't be able to do this. You wouldn't be able to do that. But that's all a lie. And then we have destruction with fool here. That was a lie. Because what popped up, well, okay, the show that popped in my head is the First Wife Club, where I forgot her name in the, I think it's Miranda. Is it Miranda? I forgot her name in the show. But she was in Half and Half. She was Little Diddy, you know. No, I'm trying to say, but she was in this show, and her husband is divorcing her, and she gave him a fake title in the company so he can like get some like money and stuff like that, but he actually didn't do anything. But he's trying to use that fake title to get a percentage of the company and all its makings, like even during the divorce and stuff like that. And she was like, you didn't do anything to make this company, I did everything. And he was just like, well, I'm the director of visions. And then the lawyer was like, okay, give me an idea right now. And he started looking at his lawyer. He was like, well, I didn't know I'd be put on the spot. She was like, what are you talking about? You're the director of vision, right? Give me an idea. You're supposed to have these in your back pocket. Like, as soon as somebody said, give me an idea, give me an idea. So it's like, it's showing and proof that this person doesn't know how to do their job. They're not qualified for their job. And it's a bogus title, just like she said. And it's all just like a mind game, pretty much, to make it seem like they have something when they actually don't. They're trying to make themselves feel important and relevant when they're not. So they overstepping or overplaying their role in somebody's life. And the parts that's touching is plane crash with position of authority, power of abuse of power, and helpless maiden. Yeah, they abused their power because somebody else that had power abused it and on them, and now they do it to other people. Then we have Little Wolfly with wisdom as light as a feather. And then we have the twist in the tail, an unexpected change you did not see coming. Then we have time frame with early modern age. That's touching tornado. And then we have trauma with loss of status and reputation, and fantasy with mystical. And that's touching loss of power. Yeah. Then we have age of discovery and lesson with overcoming fear. And that's touching sabotager. Saboteur? So the person that was abusing their power had fears, which is why they was abusing their powers and trying to... They felt weak, so they tried to pick on another weak person. But then the person that they was picking on wasn't actually weak. And now they lost... They can't really... The control that they used to be able to have over that person no longer exists. It's... Okay. You ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog? Imagine... You know what Eustace, like, put on the mask and stuff like that? If Courage... Like, he faced everything at this point. But yet this mask still somehow scares him. It doesn't really scare him. It's just... It makes Eustace think that he has some type of power. So he plays into it and do the screaming, you know? But, like, what if one day he just stops and he doesn't? All the power that Eustace have, that he thinks he have over Courage, is now gone. And stuff like that. That's pretty much what happened. They felt like you was Courage, the Cowardly Dog. They was Eustace. They would say and do things that would get you to be scared and to second guess yourself, or just you... Like, you only become courageous when you need to be courageous. Other than that, you just cool being to yourself and being a coward and stuff like that, just like they are. But now that's no longer happening. And then we have Fairy of the Highlands, and with It's Time to Be Brave, Violet Duchess with Stuff Stiff and Boring, and the Snow Angel with The Signs Already With You. And then we have Strangely Lonely, Holding On Way Too Tight. And then we have Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I told you this person gonna lie. They try to overplay their role in somebody's life and try to make it seem like they have more control or more power over somebody than they actually did. Then we have Discernment. With you are developing the skills to differentiate love from fear and trust from true illusions. Then we have Joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. And okay, these questions to think about. These all came out together, but I'm gonna read them one by one. I'm just gonna put them together. Okay. So we have, what is a time when you experienced failure and what did you learn? What makes you feel alive? When was the last time you felt that way? What's one action I can take today so that I can sleep with one less worry or regret? Then we have, what do you want to do more of each day? What do you want to spend more time doing more of? Then we have, what 3 areas of your life are you ready to transform this year or next year? What specifically would you change in these areas? Then we have, what does success mean to me personally? What would I do differently next time? Then we have, who's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's holding you back? Then we have, what's one thing you have done, no matter how small, that you are proud of yourself for? Oh, can't see that one if I put it there. Okay. Then we have Zing Zing. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but we have Unleash Sensuality and Heals the Heart. So start giving love to yourself and realizing that you are worthy and deserving of love. Like, yes, it's nice to love others, but it's also important to love yourself and to prioritize yourself. That is a form of self-love and self-care. It's important. And then we have oregano with release, limitation, and discomfort. Because you start to prioritize the things that you need to prioritize and take the responsibility to things that matters to you. What's keeping you all wrapped up and like limited or restricted and causing discomfort starts to release. As much as they try to like put it on your plate, you can just simply say no and kind of thing. And then we have throat chakra with I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. This person is trying to stop you from expressing yourself and you being who you are. Or trying to claim that they made you who you are, and that's inaccurate. Oh, because what popped in my head, was Little Uzi Vert, like, when he said, y'all made me go ahead and make another one? They can't make another one. If they made you, then they should be able to make another one, right? And they can't. So therefore, they did not make you. You are who you are because of you. And then we have balance. I understand and embrace the opposite forces in life that brings about balance. Okay, we got an extra card. Then we have reach for your dreams. I am the creator of my own dreams and I achieve them with confidence. Oh, they came back. Then we have dreams here. Yeah, Spirit is showing you something in your dreams, or talking to you and communicating to you through your dreams, and it's saying like you should start like working on this thing, because there's an owl here and there's an owl here. Like they giving you knowledge and wisdom that will actually help you move on and move forward, and it's saying to go after it because you can't achieve it and you can't reach it. And then we have at the end of the day rest with I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. Then we have clean it up. Yeah, they're trying to help you get out of this, what you wrapped up in, and clean up all the discomfort. Don't know how to say this word, so I'm just going to show you. But I'm going to put them all out because it has a poem to send. They kind of match, because I put it over here. I didn't purposely do that, but it kind of matched like the air disaster with the flower and stuff like that. It's the same color, but the bug on top of it talks about because bugs in the dream deck talk about like being there's multiple bugs and there's different kinds of bugs. So there's different ways for you to speak your truth and express your truth, and like I said, like it's clear to see like they didn't make you and stuff like that. Because if you continue to grow and evolve, yet they haven't grown and evolved, and they continue to try to make trying to make a copycat version of you, like a knockoff version of you, and is not doing or growing or flourishing the way that you are, it's clear to see that, you know, they didn't make you. You are who you are, and you're achieving the things that you're achieving because of you and all the efforts that you put into it. Then we have roots. And we have vision. Okay, so I was closest to roots, so we're going to talk about roots. So roots says, when the wind blows and all that... Okay, when the wind blows and all is bowed and shaken, remember the deep roots that which hold the tree above ground, and a visible anchor of belief, a silent declaration of principle, with the foundation of the earth as witness. No one else has to know where you stand. And then vision says, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I have to zoom in. Okay. It says, try to see through eyes one does not perceive, to gain a virtue of the birds perch high on a tree, or the sight of the butterfly who sees the colors differently. Close your earthly eyes and embrace your astral gaze through visions from the divine, one scare beyond current view. Okay, since I don't know how to say this one correctly, I'm just going to have series.
Ephemeral. Impermanence is not something to be frowned upon. Heartbreaking elegance exists for the briefest moment. In the blink of an eye, the sun sets, and the blazing sky darken into night. Black silhouette of the tree under the moonlight starts to emerge, and the snow begins to fall upon its blossoms. Wilting. Crimson in color. However little or fleeting does not matter. For each passing moment belies their own unique beauty. Poetic scenery to be witnessed only once. Just because something is transitory does not mean it is not meaningful.
So, it's pretty much basically saying, like, just because, like, a flower, like, it grows and it wilts, doesn't mean, like, its growth and its, like, wilting and all the steps, all the, like, parts that makes it a flower isn't important. Because it needs, sometimes, like, the pruning process, it is wilting and stuff like that. It's important for it to be, like, stable and grounded in order to grow. Like, it needs to, like shed some of its old past and unnecessary leaves to make room for new leaves. Then we have unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way, which is why they're cleaning it up. Then we have keep the door open. Do not be so forced to open. Do not be so forced. Focus on the closed door that you do not see the ones which are open to you. I don't know where to put this. Then we have reach for your goals. Okay, back. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Remember, do it to reach for your dreams and reach for your goals. Okay. And then we have my happiness is a direct reflection of the level of faith I have in the universe. The universe is just hope trying to clean shit up. I'll be honest with you. You can have a sense of balance in your life. Then we have these feel okay, like these three, because I knew that didn't feel like one. I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live beyond the triggers. And what I think I have surrendered, I surrender more. And then we have happiness is my birthright. Yeah, didn't I say earlier, like, if somebody's causing confusion? Oh no, that was a different power. Was it? That if somebody's creating confusion in your life to, like, question their access to you? That probably was a different power. My bad. JK. If it wasn't you. Then we have set your intentions with your heart and soul. But pretty much that advice goes to you too. And then, this goes with it. We have create your own happiness. So it's like set your intentions and trust and have faith that you can do whatever you set your mind to. It might, baby steps and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean that you can't achieve it. You will achieve it. Just, take your time and nurture it. Then we have celebrate yourself, you deserve it, believe in yourself, and unleash your inner unicorn. Yeah. And then we have alone time. Use your hands. So you might want to draw something, cook something. We have music and chant. You can use your hand. Darcy Parton. I probably said her name wrong, but you know I'm trying. Dolly Parton. There we go. And I said Darcy. What the fuck? Either way. And was it Patty where they made like music with their nails and stuff like that with their acrylics? You could do that. Because when I saw the chant, what popped in my head was Matthew McConaughey being on his chest. I don't know, man. You do whatever you gotta do. You do it. I don't know. We have serenity through love and release of inner work. I know peace. I have a gentle version of view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fears, and I have the wisdom to let the universe do the work. So they're trying to clean stuff up. Trust that they're trying to clean it up and make room for something bigger and better and greater. Then we have peace with I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenges. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. And then these two came out together. We have success here and now. With I grow and thrive in the universe, I discover the purity of my heart and the highest wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. And then here and now says the future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again because here and now there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. So the reason why they're clearing this up and cleaning things up because it's saying like you're now ready to actually like put yourself first and like do what you set out to do. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So the Three of Pentacles said God hear limitations, which is like a sad, sorrowful song or prayer and stuff like that, cries. And then we have the Great and Exalted God, and also the Revealing God with mental forces. Soldier, they trying to get into your mind. Mental forces, protection against sorrow and illness. Grandeur, making one passionate towards God, and perception and reevaluation, discovering hidden treasures, and revealing secrets of nature. So with your family, probably thought like your family's supposed to love and care for you and want what's best for you. That's not in their nature. Or this person's nature. They more so like to play mind games. And that's just who they are. Spirit's just like, you need to use your discernment and cut yourself away from this person. Which is the Queen of Cups. Not the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords. You have to be like, you are the Queen of Cups. You're very loving, kind, and caring. But people will use that kindness and your love against you and use it as a weakness to hurt you. So it's saying like, okay, we're gonna pull you away from these people, but you know, you also have to keep your guards up because there's gonna be more people like this that's coming to you. Right, then we have the Four of Wands with God the Savior, with help one in peace with everyone. Help one live in peace with everyone. But at first you must live in peace with yourself. Or have peace with yourself. And then we have death with God, the end of the universe, with ending, rebirth, and influence, health, and longevity. And then we have parents. The divine truth is that your parents eternally loves you to the best of their ability. Angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mom and your dad. And then we have base chakra with choose only positive thoughts to describe your house, home, career, finances, as your words determine your outcome. And I'm going to do the affirmations. So we have, I am gifted and grateful for all that I've received. I face life with openness and love. I am a radiant spirit gifted beyond measure. Joy sprouts within me. I radiate energy and uplift everyone around me. I choose my own path. My ability to conquer challenges is limitless, and my potential to succeed is infinite. Funny enough, the card succeed, the card succeed. Then we have what you seek is seeking you. You are stronger than you realize. You are more capable than you imagine. You can do it now. Which is why they're cleaning it up. Like yeah. Then we have I'm at peace. Okay, if I can get, there we go. Then we have I am consciously myself as a living, breathing being. And then we have I use my failures as stepping stones. Then we have parking angel. And okay, the angel of inner peace. And that's all that I see for your reading, pile 2. I'm about to say pile 3. I don't know what that is all about. Maybe you do. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to watch it. If you want to watch it, you can. But hey, that's what I see for you, pile 2. Yeah, I hope this helped with you. I hope this resonated with you. See you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Hi there, Pal 3. So you picked Hungry Bunny. So let's see what your reading has in store for you. And then we have Heart Wisdom. So there's something that you like, your heart's desire to something that like you really want, you really care for, you really very passionate about it. But you're not taking action on it. That's because of family. And because you feel like if you do, they'll say they will kick you out or disown you, or just they probably won't support you anymore, or they would just be like, oh, you don't belong to this family. Then we have Treat Yourself. Spirit could be saying like you outgrew that situation anywhere, so it's time to treat yourself to find you a new place to be, or where you belong. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming these two go out together. We have Sadness, and then it's crossed by Patience, Hole in the Soul, and Rejection. And then it was also crossed again by they all fell out together. Then we have Entrapment with Self-Love. So you're sad because you feel stuck, you feel entrapped, because you are entrapped. You're entrapped by people that you claim to be your family member, and because you feel you love them and stuff like that, which is nice, but they are going to reject you. You feel rejected by them. So as a result, you're rejecting a part of yourself to please them, which then suppress your like self-love and self-care and stuff like that, and which is hurting your soul. But Spirit is saying like you need to put yourself as a priority. Like, this is your family, yes, you was born into them, yes, but you won't die with them, kind of thing. And we have selling out. Yeah, you selling yourself out, like by not listening to your heart desires and listening to other people's. And you have Inner Child, which is pretty much this whole reading. And you could be doing it because you want to keep the peace, you want to be liked, but it's not actually helping you. It's more so like a martyr kind of thing, which is like you're sacrificing yourself for people that don't care for you. So it's like, you might as well start caring for yourself. So that's why it's selling out. You're betraying yourself for people that don't really care about you. And then we have Love Bug by Jonas Brothers. And then we have By Chance by Ruth B with You Have Found Someone New. You found someone new, you put me in the past. I don't really think our memories will last. But if by chance it doesn't work out with her, you always will have a chance in my world. And then we have Love Bug, where Love Bug talks about like they didn't expect to like be able to fall in love again or find love again. And boy did they. And now you're stuck in this like what used to make you happy, that was in the past, now that no longer makes you happy. So now you're kind of sort of sad and feel like, I won't say you feel like you betrayed anybody. It's like you outgrown the situation, which is why you feel trapped. But you don't have to be there anymore. And it was a condition that you wasn't happy with from the beginning. So it wasn't like it made you happy, now it no longer made you happy. It never made you happy. You never actually wanted it. You just dealt with it and put up with it. You tolerated it pretty much. But you don't actually want to be a part of this person's world. And you realize that what you felt here wasn't love. Like, you loved that person, but that person didn't love you back. And now you feeling like love again and stuff like that, and love for life, or just love of self. And you know at some point in time that's going to come back. And like the love of somebody else in a romantic way. And when it does, or when it hits you, like you're not really prepared for it. Then we have Can't Breathe by Dax. I don't remember the song that much. The part that keep popping in my head is the part where I can't breathe. Like that's that's the only part, and that's like the chorus, and it's just like so much things he said in that song. I'm sorry. Then we have What Bitches Want, DMX and Cisco. Oh, that's why you're saying I can't breathe. They keep bothering and suppressing you. It's like you try to do something, they it was like they try to smother you to the point where you can't breathe. It's very hard for you to breathe and collect your thoughts and gather yourself. And it's because they're trying to push themselves into your world that they don't. Okay, you have outgrown the relationship that you are with them, and so you're trying to find. You need to find a new place where you belong because you have outgrown the situation, right? And they keep trying to force themselves into your world and what you're doing as if they belong there and they don't. So you feel suffocated and suppressed, and it's because they don't really belong there. And the reason why they're doing this, like you keep allowing them to do it, is because you don't want to reject them, and you just think like, oh, if you just let time pass, like they would just get the hint that you don't want them there, and then it will stop. Like, no, you literally have to tell this person like, I don't want to be your friend. Like, can you leave me alone, kind of thing. And we have creativity. Pain. And then we have consciousness. Oh, you're probably aware of the fact that you're sacrificing your happiness for somebody that doesn't actually likes you or care for you or love you. They will not do the same for you in no way, shape, or form. And then we have military with Navy, a blank card, and Satanary with hero, savior or hero. Dude, Mercer being okay, because I like that. Don't be like self-sacrificing, which technically is a martyr, and you're thinking that you're being a hero and you're actually not. You're just sacrificing your happiness to try to please somebody else, and you're causing your pain. And the person see that it's causing pain doesn't actually care. You're aware that they don't care. You're aware that you're hurting yourself and you're causing you pain, so you're just selling yourself out for absolutely no reason. And then we have Devil, Curse, Exorcist. Then we have World War with Holocaust and Alliance Defender. What I'm getting, okay, with this, like being slanted with the Alliance Defenders, you're scapegoating yourself, so you're blaming yourself and like making yourself a problem. And then you're punishing yourself for something that you don't really need to be punished for. Just pretty much it, basically it. And so you're not actually cursed. Which is why it says the Exorcist, because you can get rid of this is you doing it to yourself. You're hurting yourself. And the parts that's touching is Air Force and philanthropy. Yeah, you're doing this to yourself. With philanthropists, you're doing this to yourself. And you think that you're doing a kindness or a service to others, like with this hero, when you're not. Because it's touching cursed and possessed. And then it's touching Holocaust and Hiroshima with Exorcist and Dark Magic. Like, it's not going to work out the way that you're just going to cause more pain. But it means your life, okay? Then we have Hedgehog, Love with Positive, Uplifting New Friends. Then we have Bat and the Bat Fury with You Can Achieve Great Things. Yeah, you're just selling yourself short and making it seem like you can't. And I don't know why you're punishing yourself or why you're treating yourself the way that you are and being a whole martyr and trying to sacrifice yourself for people that don't care for you. It's not going to get you into heaven because you're betraying yourself. So I don't know what you're doing and I don't know why you're doing it. But you might just stop, okay? Just stop. And we have Trauma with Imprisonment. Yeah, like then we have Entrapment here. Like, you're just stuck and you're making yourself get even more stuck. You're doing it to yourself. Like, in the beginning, like, as soon as you became aware of it, you could have ended it and nipped it in the bud and you didn't. Which is, you betrayed yourself for somebody else's, like, benefit kind of thing. And they don't care and see that you're hurting and going to continue to hurt you. And then when you're trying to be like, oh, well, I did all this for you, and they and they be like, I didn't ask you to, then you get upset because you think they're being ungrateful, but in all actuality, they never asked you to do it. You chose to do it. And you chose to do it because you thought you was going to get an award. You thought you was going to get claps. You thought you were going to get this. You thought you were going to get that. Like, that's the reason why you did it. And come to find out, no one ever said that. You know? So it's like you got yourself stuck and caught up in something that you didn't want. Trying to be like this whole martyr kind of thing. And the part that's saying, that's touching is weapon development, care, and caretaker with imprisonment. Oh, got an extra card. So we have lesson with greed. Yeah, you, like I just said, you literally did it because you expected a reward. No one ever told you was going to get an award. And then we have love with affair and identity with grandparent. And then we have death, accident, location, island. And then the parts, okay, with this is touching Hiroshima and alliance invader. So somebody grandparent pretty much gonna clear this bitch up and be like, what is, like, y'all need to stop this. A grandparent is good at that, like, cause this is crazy. It made no sense to me. And the parts that's touching is love with unrequited, identity with devotee or follower, and then we have location with Western Europe with trauma, loss of status and reputation, and touching faith with mystic. And then we have time frames with the crucible. I said the crucible, the crusade, not the crucible. That's a book. Oh, I think I did in the other pile too. Damn. That's oh, the crusades. It was based on religion, not the crucible was a witch hunt. Then also we have lesson with power, and that's touching lesson with abuse of technology and time frame with the age of Atlantis. Basically they did this to try to be the one on top, and they're not the one on top, and they wasn't going to be. And also they did something very foolish and stupid and reckless, and they're gonna try to say like they did it by accident, but they intentionally did it. They're aware of what they did. Then we have the three little witch sisters with the power of 3, the eclipse mermaid with a powerful energy shift, and the mildew fairy with cleanup time. Oh, I think there's more that goes with it. Then we have a shallow grave with someone miss you, and Marie, I don't know, with glamour, intrigue, and drama. Somebody purposely trying to lie to you and create illusions to lie to you. And then we have the angel of alchemy and the angel of time with miracles and working way too hard. Yeah, like I said, you doing this to yourself. I'm gonna put this over here. Like, you're doing this to yourself, and you're hurting yourself trying to be a martyr, thinking that it's virtuous, but you're aware of why you're doing it, which is removes the virtue out of it. So now you're just hurting yourself and hope that you get a reward at the end of the day. Whereas make an actual true sacrifice, it wasn't thought about. No one didn't premeditate or anything. Like, it just happened, kind of thing. Like with if you ever watched Fairly Odd Parents, when Timmy got a new video game, right? And at the end of it, where the Vickytron or the Vickybot was about to destroy Chester and AJ, right? And Timmy saw that, and he was on his last life, and he said, no, if that happens, I will lose them forever. So he sacrificed himself and pushed them out of the way, not realizing, bro, you can get hit, you can get destroyed. You on your last life, this could also mean you don't get seen forever, right? And, he got crushed. And, because of his sacrifice and stuff like that, he gained enough points to gain another life, kind of thing. He didn't think about it, he just act. You know what you're doing. You aware of what you're doing and what you did, and expect a reward. No, that's not how it works. No, kind of thing. You did it intentionally to get the points. No, they will realize that. They can see that. Then we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of loves. Then we have purpose. With I know what I'm here for. What it to do. It is not to be a martyr, be a sacrifice. Then we have empathy, where I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. Just like you keep forgiving this person, you need to forgive yourself too. Stop sacrificing yourself for other people's causes. Don't sacrifice yourself at all, okay? You don't need to do that. Stop that shit. Then we have, why am I worried about what other people's opinions? How can I stop worried about what other people think? What do self-care means to me? How can I make my life simpler? What is abundance? What is abundance according to me, and how do you manifest abundance? And then we have black pepper with protection and promotes honesty. That came back as well. You lying to yourself and you lying to others, you need to stop doing that too. Then we have geranium. I'm probably saying that wrong. With mending emotions. It's a flower. Then we have Archangel Michael with I invite Archangel Michael? Raphael. JK. Wrong one. You can invite both if you want to, but it's Archangel Raphael. I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. Oh, but Archangel Michael is the truth. Yeah, what I'm saying before, to stop lying to yourself. The truth is going to help you. The truth is meant to help you heal, not hurt you. So if you was rejected for a reason. And rather than looking at it as a rejection, look at it as an opportunity to try something new that you wouldn't have tried before. Then we have celebrate life with I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Nature. Then we have Earth Angel with I am the guardian of Mother Earth and I protect who live on it. Okay, if just because you are Earth Angel does not mean you gotta sacrifice. Okay? You don't have to do that. There's only been one sacrifice, and that was Jesus, and that was just the only sacrifice that ever needed to be sacrificed, okay? He did enough. You don't need to do it again. He did it, okay? He's fine. He covered all grounds, okay? There's no reason for you to be sacrificed. There's no reason for you to sacrifice anything, okay? Don't sacrifice yourself. Don't sacrifice other people. There's no need to, okay? Now, if you have to give something up, you're giving it up for a reason. It probably wasn't meant for you to have, okay? And that's fine. Or and even if it was yours and you had to give it away, that's cool. It's making room for something better to come. Don't see it as a sacrifice or you losing something. Then we have why. Yeah, because I don't know if you... Because you are Earth Angel, you decide that that's the reason why you should be out here sacrificing things. Just weird. Very weird. Then we have decay. Thorns. And bloom. So hold on, I gotta find the passages to read, because each one comes with a poem. Okay, so decay says, bones bleached in the sun, a silent ground for a new growth. Allow yourself a time to grieve, but do not keep wallowing for bygones. Not wallowing, weeping for bygones. And the same, okay, I'm gonna start that one over. I'm gonna start it over, my bad. And I'm gonna zoom in so I can see it better. Okay, bones bleached in the sun, a silent ground for new growth. Allow yourself a time to grieve, but do not keep weeping for bygones. In some ways, what is lost shall return, and here on a cycle continues. Okay, and then let me go to bloom. Bloom says, Though the birds sing its arrival, not all things bloom in unison upon the first breath of spring. Some rush to the priest of last frost of winter, and some waits till the summer to descend. Be patient with yourself, and dormant seeds will soon bloom. Oh, then we got thorn. Gotta hold on. Gotta find that. But it's pretty much saying, like, whatever your heart keeps telling you to do, at some point in time, it's gonna expose itself and it's gonna, like, flourish and bloom. Oh, okay. No, because I saw the I saw the numbers and I was in that area, so I was looking. I looked at the card and I looked here and I was like, what? I didn't see, like, there's a 5 in there. That's why I wasn't fully at the number there. Because I was about to be like, oh, like, that bothered me for a moment. I was about to be like, I know my Roman numerals. Yo. I'm about to say, I know that said 32. Technically, it said 37. Oh, okay, I found it. So he said, thorns. Sometimes the sweetest treat grows among the prickless bumbles. Sweet, sweet bubbles. Accrete of objects of desire when two wishes are destined to collide, each obligated to a price of their own. One must bleed to obtain the treasures, and the other forfeits warmth for flourishing. When two sides cannot agree or share it, and no payment will be worth the outcome. So again, you sacrificing yourself for this person, y'all both don't see eye to eye. The person don't want you, you don't want them. You sacrificing yourself for, like, to make this person happy. They're still not gonna be happy. You're not happy. Nobody's happy. There's no positive outcome. So why is you doing it? Could have just left and walked away from the beginning. And then we have boundaries with, you need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will and will not allow. So since you lie to yourself, you're pretty much teaching people to lie to you. Since you betray yourself, you're teaching people to betray you. You give up on yourself, you're teaching people to give up on you. Getting it? Okay. Then we have past life. You have known this person before. It's a soulmate from a past life. Could be a karma. Just trying to keep you stuck in it. There's no reason for you to be there. Then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is or will return to your life soon. And they're gonna lie to you. But hey, you do you, man. And we have, when I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. And we have, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Then we have, energy flows where my intuition or my intention goes. Also, the dormant seed that's within you, you don't know who you are because you lie to yourself so much. Stop lying to yourself and get to know you for you. And live in that truth. Speak that truth. Express that truth. Who accepts it, accepts it. Who doesn't, doesn't. It doesn't matter as long as you accept it because it's your truth. And it's your life. It's not theirs. You're not living your life for them. You're living your life for you. Then we have, you're perfectly beautiful. Like, honestly, I don't care if you got, like, small boobs, little butt, big stomach, little stomach, six pack. I don't give a fuck. You're beautiful. Okay, you're good. You're fine. You're pretty. If you got cheeks, if you don't got cheeks, you got a dimple, you don't got a dimple. It doesn't matter. You got a mole, you don't have a mole. You're still pretty. You're still cute. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna find you cute. Told you this person literally is doing it because of your beauty. Clearly, you're cute. You just don't believe that you are. Why? You gotta figure that out and stop lying to yourself for like the reason why you don't think that you're pretty. You have to be honest with somebody. You gotta be somebody. Like, at least yourself, somebody. Right? Then we have trust your intuition. She is always right. You can journal your feelings, but you can write it in a book. The book's not gonna tell nobody, but you gotta be honest with somebody. Okay? Then we have a gratitude rampage. List 10 things you are thankful for. And then we have spend time with friends. Actual, true, genuine friends, not people that suppress you or makes you feel like if you make a mistake, they try to make you feel stupid and feel dumb. Like, you make a mistake, yes. Have you learned from that mistake? Yeah. Okay, great. End all be all. But now, my problem is with this consciousness being here. When you realize it's a mistake and you continuously make that mistake, the second or third time, you can't call it a mistake anymore. You feel me? It's just a way of life for you. Like, it's just, this is how I feel. And you just gotta be honest with that too. Like, you're not, at some point in time, you can't call this a mistake. You keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you know that it's wrong. It's not a mistake anymore. You get it? Okay. Then we have aromatherapy. I already did the aromatherapy deck. And then we have plan a vacation. You might need to, spend some time with friends or literally by yourself. Okay? Some alone time. Get to know you. I understand the world is crazy and you want to take some people with you, but you still spend some time by yourself. That's great. That's fine. Alright. Then we have the calm. I breathe, live, and grow. The light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off my doubts, all fears dissipate, and I find peace in my being. And we have I am light, I always have hope. No matter the ordeal, I have faith in a greater future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and I am spiritually strong. I draw the light to myself and shine with all of my being. Also, with the earth angel being here and just cleaning up, okay. Now remember, I was saying it before that they was going to sacrifice you. Person literally fed you to the wolves. Like, if you ever watch like The Survivor and stuff like that, they purposely teamed up with somebody else. Even though they was with you and friends with you and stuff like that, they teamed up with somebody else, and then that person was like, let's vote you off the island. And they was like, but this person, and they was like, okay, it's either it's them or it has to be one of our guys, and I don't want to be one of our guys because blah 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 blah. And they teamed up with these people to vote you off the island. That's how they sacrifice you, kind of thing. Okay. And then with the whole scapegoat, they blamed you for something that wasn't really your fault. And then you also kind of sort of, for some reason, took blame for it. Don't know why you did it, but hey, you do you. You know why you did what you did. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. Don't ask me. Don't explain it to me. It's fine. This is between you, Jesus, and yourself. Like, there's just, y'all figure that out amongst yourselves, okay? Then we have in God's hands, like I just said, you gotta figure that out amongst yourselves. Then we have my trust in life is impacted. God greater. Hold on. Sorry. God's greater knowing and greatest love guides my heart and choices. My faith is stable, and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. Then we have the Ten of Cups with Divine Warrior, confining the wicked and bringing victory and peace. Then we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, God, the Master of the Universe. I didn't say that part. With God, the King of Heaven. With rejuvenation, obtaining the mercy of God and giving long life. So in that situation, where either you sacrificing yourself or somebody technically you sacrificing yourself, but you need to stop that shit. Stop that shit, okay? And if somebody sacrificed you, you didn't deserve to be sacrificed, so don't take on that idea. And then be like, oh, it's because I'm an earth angel. That's no. No. Okay? No. Like, Jesus did all the sacrifice that we needed to do. Okay? All they ever needed to be, all there ever will be, Jesus already did it. You don't need to sacrifice anybody. Don't need to sacrifice yourself. It's already been done. Just don't do it. You don't need to do it. And if somebody's trying to tell you that you need to do that, you should do that, it's a lie. That's the devil. You need to run. Okay? You literally have the devil. That's the devil. You gotta run. Just run. And we have to see the tower. Just run. Because that is a lie. It's a lie. It's a... Oh, then we have disruption warns of disaster and aids in transformation. Like, that is a lie. And whatever they trying to get you to build is not built on stable and fertile grounds. And it's going to be very shaky. And it's going to lead to a downfall, destruction. And just a lie. Because half the time the tower could be a divine intervention. But in this case, in this scenario, it was because it was a lie. And it wasn't built on a stable foundation. So it comes crumbling down. Then we have clear yourself. Ask your angels to release any negative or toxic energies that you may have absorbed. From like your family, friends, relationships, partners, ideas, beliefs of self, all of it. Then we have be willing to forgive. Ask your angels to clear your mind and your body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Now we're doing the affirmations. We have, my life is a feast of opportunities that you're pretty much stopping yourself from achieving and getting. Then we have, I quiet my mind to hear the songs of my heart. Basically, your heart saying, I can't breathe, and what these bitches want from me. Like, it's very... It's saying, like, I have nothing left to give. I gave you everything. Leave me the fuck alone, kind of thing, is what your heart is basically trying to say. It wants to love, it can't love because other people are trying to invade your space. And it's saying that it's time to cut that out. Once you cut that out, you might slowly be able to breathe again. Because if you actually paid attention to what do bitches want, he even said that I realized that he remembered what he was like. I remember when I told the jokes and the bitches didn't laugh. And then I realized if I have this and this and this, so that to some cats that is the shit. So now that you have certain things, you then will be the shit. And now they want to come back to you. Now they want to be your friend and do this and do that. And it's like, no, because then they're just going to drain you dry again. Okay? You don't need to sacrifice yourself or just always give away things. There's no need for you to do that. And then we have, I am true to myself and loved as I am. You know, so you gotta be honest with somebody, at least with yourself. And then we have, I treat myself to life and I'm treated well by life. There's the whole cleanup time. They're trying to clean it up and fix it, but you keep allowing it to be there. And Spirit's just like, you got one more time before we just leave you there. And then you really gonna be upset. And it's like, if you don't want to be here, fix it, kind of thing. And you don't, and you're aware that you don't, so fix it. Which is why they helping you fix it, kind of thing. And then we have, because you're working way too hard to keep things that you don't actually want. Then we have, I'm unaffected by judgment of others. Having quiet and alone time is good for me. And opportunities, abundance is all around me. We have the angels of relationship. And angel of good news. So if you end up breaking up with somebody or somebody rejects you in some way, shape, or form, it's good news, not bad news. Do not look at it as bad news and start responding out of that victim mindset or this woe is me, nobody like me, nobody's gonna date me ever again, I'm ugly, blah 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 blah, because it's not the case. The reason why Spirit had this person reject you is because this person wouldn't have treated you the way that you needed to be treated, or the way that you deserved to be treated. And then you would have just accepted how they was treating you because you would have seen it as love when it wasn't actually love. It's very toxic and destructive. But yeah, that's all that I see for your reading pile 3. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching. Hello there, pile 4. So you picked self-care with the kittens. So let's see what your reading has in store for you. Or what extra messages it wanted to say. Alright, so we have pace yourself. We have bet on you. And the gift of giving. Pretty much, what popped in my head? The snack that smiles back. Goldfish. Like, taking care of yourself is a gift that's always giving. Like, it's, you will never get sometimes. Okay, it depends on what you do for self care. If you, like, let's say you wash your hair, that can get tiring. You know, if you don't have enough hours of the day, so it's like you can find something else that is self care that's like kind of sort of low maintenance that continues to give and take care of you and obtain you and upkeep and stuff like that. And then we have beauty and king bag. Some cards did repeat throughout the day. Well, the piles. And then we have discovering your life purpose. Then we have unleash your creativity. Okay, yeah. So, like I said earlier, where there's something that you're doing or that you will create that will give you attention and recognition, and this person is trying to stop it because they feel like you already get enough attention and recognition. But it can be more. Because you have an idea, whether the things you can create and the things you can do will bring you more attention and stuff like that. But you're not doing it for attention. You're literally just creating to create kind of thing. Because if you're a creative person, it's just who you are and what you do kind of thing. Like, I mean, God can take away my spiritual gifts, but it's like, if I can't just suppress my spiritual abilities, trust me, they will find another way to talk to me, okay? Because I remember there was one time I wasn't really sleeping as much. They was like, okay, that's nice. We're going to find another way to talk to you. If we can't talk to you in your dreams, we're going to find a different way. So they will find, okay? They will find ways to communicate with you and talk to you if they need to, okay? So it's just like you can't stop it. It's like you are who you are, okay? Sometimes it's going to be dreams. Sometimes it's music. As you can see, I have music decks. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. They will find a way. They will find... I keep using TV references. They will find a way, okay, to communicate when they need to. And then we have Celine Dion, Think Twice, and DTB by A Boogie. Oh, Don't Trust Bitches. And then we have Spacebound by Eminem. And then we have You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman with Aretha Franklin. That's kind of sort of all over the place. I'm not gonna hold you. Cause Think Twice. I'm pretty sure she's telling somebody to think twice before they walk out that door. All right, before they leave and before they break up, they better think twice. And now with this, Don't Trust Bitches. Could be somebody that you told them to do that. They left anyways, and you really didn't trust them. And now they're trying to come back. I don't know if they're trying to come back. Hopefully they're not, because that made no sense. Because they left. They thought about it. They left. Then Spacebound, it talks about, like, the Spacebound rocket ship in your heart's too long. Like, having a love and missing the love that you had, and it's just nothing but space now. And no matter how you try to get back to that person, you can never reach it. And what you made them feel like an actual decent human being and nice, loving care, as if they deserved it, but yet they made you feel like shit. And now you're realizing that the relationship or the love that y'all had was very toxic and very fake. And now that you're loving and caring for yourself, you see what natural love looks like and feel like. And anything other than that just feels like, makes you like second, like you don't trust it. And we have happiness. Yeah, you feel more in touch with yourself and in tune with yourself. Just don't really go in reverse. So we have abundance. Oh, it was saying even if you don't actually have like money in a way, or like financially like abundance, you're still happy with your life. Like, you're not doing things for money, like I said before. You're doing it because you actually love and appreciate things. And we have war with trauma. Then we have rural life with woodsman and hunter. And then we have communication with scribe. And the parts that's touching is warrior with woodsman and farmer, hunter and peasant with full publisher. Somebody that started this war and started all this trauma gonna write something and publish something. But whatever it is, it gets you to second guessing. It gets you like thinking and questioning their motives and their intentions. Forever. My bad. Someone's playing in my. I love that part. Then we have the sacred beetle, armor with you have a mighty shield. Yeah, they gonna say something. They gonna write something. But either way, you're fine. You're good. Then we have Ultimus of the forest with you're now independent and free. Oh yeah. That was the shield that you had. Where before, you probably was codependent onto them, or you didn't really you probably lean more on others than you leaned on yourself. And now it's saying like lean on yourself a little bit more, and depend on yourself and rely on yourself a little bit more. Give yourself more credit than you used to, right? Because you will deliver in ways that you never expected, and they wouldn't have expected that either. And it's because they expected you, like, you're independent. You always could have been independent, but they never gave you that chance and an opportunity to show what you got or to be independent, you know? And now you have the chances and opportunity, and the things that you're doing, they never would have imagined you're doing that or thought that you would be able to do it. And it's like same thing for you. And then we have Viking Age with time frame, touching conspirators. And then we have death with natural disaster. Touching farmer and peasant. And then we have location with Asia and guilt and trauma with guilty conscience. And we have trauma up here. They had a guilty conscience, which is why they started this whole thing. And that's the message. Whatever they're writing, I don't think they intend for it to come off like they have a guilty conscience and they're just trying to clear their conscience and clear all the guilt and stuff like that. But it's going to be very easy and clear to see, like, you clearly did something wrong, which is what caused this person to separate from you. And that caused a lot of stress and drama and tension. Because we have death with broken heart, then that's touching Middle Bronze Age. And then we have trauma with exiled, with starvation and dehydration. Like, this person pretty much broke your heart, conspired against you. Like I just said, like, it was in a whole different, like, pile. But this person conspired against you to pretty much bring you down, to sabotage you, to stop you. Or even just left you for other people, thinking that was going to work out for them. And when it didn't, pretty much did things or created stories to try to make it seem like you deserved to be exiled or you deserved what happened to you, when that was inaccurate. And because guilty conscience and messenger is like they did something wrong. It's good to see what they did wrong, and it's yeah, and that, like, yeah. Then we have death and the maiden with invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. So I told you, it's clear to see that somebody did something wrong. And then we have sea beacon with guidance, but where is it leading you? This person just wanted to control you, to possess you and stuff like that. And then when they couldn't, and when you wouldn't let them, they created war, trauma, and stuff like that. They purposely traumatized you, pretty much, because they couldn't get their way. Then we have happiness. But if I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And because you are on the right path and you are happier without them, they try to create drama, stress, and chaos to make you think, to try to get you to think that you wasn't on the right path, but you are. And we have service. Well, I feel good when I can help others. But you can't really help others if you can't really help yourself. So you can't do service, so you can't feel good, so you won't have happiness. You see how it kind of sometimes ties together? Yeah. Because they wanted to control you, because you are independent. No one can control you. Then we have patience with I accept everything happens in divine order. And then we have who am I when I'm trying my best? What will success look like for me? What the last compliment I received, what compliments do I want the most? And then we have what are 10 things I love about myself? Why do I love What are 10 things I love about myself? Why? What do I love most about myself? Then we have cinnamon with protection and nope. I'm just gonna show the word and be honest with you. I'm not gonna do it. Regulation? Nope. Whatever. And then we have cloves with restore strength and immunity. Then we have the third eye chakra with I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply the wisdom into my life. We have the healer with I am loving and compassionate and I bring healing to others. Well, that could be the service that you do and the service that you have. Then we have the crown chakra with I know I'm part of source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. Then we have that here. Spirit is guiding you and leading you, and you're listening to spirit, which is what you're supposed to do, and this person wants you to listen to them as if they're God and if they're spirit and they are not, and they were trying to lead you to do some bullshit and you did not partake in the bullshit that they are trying to lead you to, and so that made, you was happy, you good, your life is on the right path, you was doing what you're supposed to do, okay, living by spirit. And yeah, they threw a tantrum because they couldn't get their way. They wanted to control you, they couldn't control you because you let spirit control you and guide you and lead you. And we have thinker. That gives you something to think about. Like, who are the people you surround yourself? What, like, kind of thing. And then they're going to be like, oh, but I love you and I care for you and I want the best for you. But they was leading you to some bullshit. Then we have slumber. And then we have the labyrinth. What popped in my head just now was Greek mythology, because they have that, and I believe in it is a minotaur, whatever, one-eyed monster, okay? And it's like you can go in, but you can't get out. And there's only one person that ever was able to make it out, but they got out with somebody else's help. And they defeated the minotaur that was in it. But they pretty much created problems and trauma and stress with the intentions of you never being able to get out of it. You see how that's an invasion of privacy, an invasion of space, it's just an invasion. And now that you overcame it, they continue to invade your space and stuff like that, as if they deserve to be there, and as if you deserve everything that they did to you, you didn't, kind of thing. And then we have Mirage. Yeah, you didn't do anything. This is it's you didn't do anything wrong to deserve to be put in the labyrinth, to be sacrificed, to do whatever they were trying to do. You didn't do anything to deserve any of it. And then, let me find the readings for these. so I'm close. I should be closer to slumber than any of them. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, slumber. It says, sorry. Forget everything at hand and think of sleep as a dear friend who paints the world in a blue hour of twilight. When all burdens fades away, whether to cross to the seas of rim, sand, or the fields of frost, turn towards more fertile lands, pressing on without restraint. Strength alone will fail you. Rest is a part of the process. Regain your might, close your eyes, and dream tonight. Morrows come, you shall rise, fresh as dawn. And then the next one should be Mirage. Okay, Mirage says, over the sand domes gleams a place of luxurious vendue. Some distance are not meant to be reached, however enticing they may seem. Okay, then the labyrinth says, in the heart of the wood, the center of the universe, lies the enigma. This may be your decision. The labyrinth may be, or labyrinths be this part you go down. It's a passage. Its passage cannot be explained, though only through experience one may grasp. Simply means produce no outcome. Only through one shall find. The labyrinth was a riddle and a bunch of puzzles. That sounds like a puzzle to me. And then with a mirage, it's not actually there. It's a play and a trick in the eyes. You know? So, you're thinking about something that you didn't actually do. It's a figment of your imagination. Well, their imagination kind of thing. You could be blaming yourself, taking responsibility for something that you didn't actually do, just a figment of your imagination. You should stop that. And then we have different path and magnetic connection. If you're not on the same page with the person you have on your mind, the direction you want to move into are different. Then with magnetic connection, it says there is a very strong pull with intensity that draws you to this person. Okay, with the first thing that it's saying, there could be, with the whole magnetic thing, it could just be a karmic tie, a karmic cycle, or stuff like that, or a karmic wound. But it could be with the thinker being here. It's something from your past that you seem to be holding on, and it's something that you already wound, and you already put to sleep and you put to bed because it's not there anymore. So why are you acting as if it's still there? And what Spirit's trying to figure out. And then we have unbreakable love. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. Yeah, you letting Spirit control you and be the guide of your life and stuff like that. The actual person that wants to love you and care for you with this unbreakable love wouldn't care if y'all have different, if you won't say yes or you say no, they wouldn't care. They would still love you. They wouldn't do what this person did. And then we have open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Yeah. This person showed you that they don't actually truly genuinely love you. That love is very breakable and very conditional. Here you have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. The more energy and intentions I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Then we have, joy is the ultimate creator. We have, show off your sparkles and shine from the inside. Yeah, it's like let's say you used to have insecurities. Probably it's like past insecurities that you letting somehow still have hold and grasp on your life, even though you healed it. So you're letting imaginary change hold you back in a way, which could why the mirage is there. It's something that's actually not holding you back, and you keeping it there because you think it's bringing you comfort when it's not. It's more so hindering you. Then we have your reality as a reflection of your inner world. Then we have your pure magic. Then we have connect with fire. You can cook something that could. Oh, see, make a meal. See, that's connected with fire. You can cook something. Do a a bonfire and stuff like that. There's many ways you can connect with fire. You can light a candle. Okay, not saying to do arson. Then we have nurture your temple. You could just make food. Okay, that's fire. And then we have goodness with I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself and allow my goodness to manifest and become the source of my joy. Though through gentleness, I offer unconditional support and understanding and love to myself and others. Here we have attention with I attract. No, I what? I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love of others is unconditional. I forgive my desires to improve my constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. Then we have the path of light. I make the conscious choice to move towards the light of one step at a time and transform my weakness into strength by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Then we have the Seven of Wands with the expecting God with liberation, deliverance from enemy, both visible and invisible. This probably was a person, like a friend or a family, like we had before, and you didn't really expect it from them. But sometimes you gotta expect the unexpected, just because they could just be like family and name alone, and that's it. They don't actually know how to be like family or be cordial and stuff like that. Then we have the Knight of Swords with the all prevailing God with intelligent riches, protection of fertile women, and making children respectful towards their parents. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, because what that was being said, I was saying, what popped in my head, like with sometimes, there are certain situations where their child is actually the parent and the parent is actually the child. I think that's what Spirit's trying to say. Like in this scenario, they will resemble a parent. They look like a parent body-wise, physically, but like spiritually and mentally, they're a child and you're the parent. And so we have the Queen of Swords with God, the hope of all the earth, with rituals and ceremonies can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. And the queen is supposed to be the parent, so it's like the knight has to respect the queen, but the knight is very impulsive and warlike, and this was the one that caused all the trauma and stress and burdens and all this stuff. And then we have the solar plexus with it is safe for you to be powerful and to take charge of your life in a positive way. And then we have Ascended Masters with powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers is watching over you and guiding you. Which is why you more likely listen to Spirit before you listen to this person. And then we have Look after yourself, mind, body, and soul. And then we have I move at my own pace in a healthy and loving way. I have the resources I need to create the life I deserve. And we have I am desired and grateful for my generous heart. Okay, from a bit who wanna literally. Literally, they was mad at your beauty. In every pile, that's literally what comes up. And then we have I like to work hard. I know that's right, big boy. Then we have embrace the glorious mess that you are. Then we have I love and respect myself deeply. Then we have the angel of harmony and the angel of white light. White light is very healing. And that's pretty much bringing you harmony. And then we have the angel of travel. Let's hope you release this and move on and move forward. But yeah, that's all I see for your reading, pile 4. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Really hope this helped you.